Plaintiff Natasha Sharp was friends with the defendant, but she learned the hard way that the defendant is a thief. Natasha claims she loaned the defendant $300 to gamble with when they went to a casino together, but the defendant has yet to repay her. Defendant ROZALIND Henderson says she and Natasha were acquaintances who hung out from time to time. ROZALIND admits that she got $300 from Natasha, but insists the money was a gift. She's countersuing for defamation of character.
Start with you.
First of all, I just want to say I love you and I think you're gorgeous.
Ah, thank you. I always get the love, but I don't get the gorgeous. I've never had that, huh? All right, gorgeous Greg. Yeah, I'm gonna puff on that. I've never gotten that before. I thought I was funny looking, but go ahead.
Judge ROZALIND and I have been friends for a few years, and I learned the hard way that she's a thief and I can't trust her. So that's why I'm here today.
What was your friendship like?
Basically, we connected because I thought we both accepted each other for who we were, but turns out that's.
I usually met somebody y'all have some flaws in common. We accept each other for who we were. What you all doing wrong?
I'm a little too honest for her, I think.
You tell me about you all's friendship.
We've been friends for a few years, acquaintances most likely. I mean, we hung out every once in a while, barbecues, stuff like that.
So it was always good until this?
Correct.
All right, tell me about the loan you're suing for.
A bunch of us went to the casino. I loaned her.
When? What month and year?
March 27th, 2014.
All right.
I loaned her $300, and she agreed to pay me back by April 18th.
With?
Yes.
That's what they got in common. They're gambling addicts.
Right. There you go. I knew it was something that it might not be becoming. When did she say she would repay you?
April 18th, 2014.
All right. And hasn't, obviously?
No, sir.
All right. Ma'am?
Actually, it was just Natasha and I that went up to Cripple Creek.
Mm-hmm.
She wanted a friend to go with her, and I told her that I didn't have any money, and I wasn't working at the time, and she told me not to worry about it. And I said, okay, we'll go. So, and I drove up there, so.
Did she ever ask you for the money?
Not till later, not until we left. Probably about 2-3 days.
Actually, it was one day, sir.
Hold on, ma'am. And what did you say?
I told her I didn't know what she was talking about.
Okay. All right, ma'am.
We came home. I attempted to contact her. She didn't respond. I tried by Facebook. I tried by text. She wouldn't respond. 2 days later, she responded with some boohoo story about how I'm insensitive and I don't care about her life, and she's got all this going on. The girl she's always got drama.
Okay, do you have anything indicating that?
Yes.
Because you have a bunch of papers over there. Well, no, don't hand me that, 50 pages.
Plaintiff Natasha Sharp was friends with the defendant until she learned the hard way that the defendant was a thief.
I want you to read the conversation about you asking for your money and her response talking about you're insensitive.
Okay, I said, please have my money by the 17th or the morning of the 18th at the latest, because we're leaving that afternoon. You won't ever have to worry about talking to me 2 seconds after you give me my money. She said, Natasha, I've never not once disrespected you. Don't speak ill of me when I can't stop crying because of the past 2 days, and don't want to talk about it because I can't cry anymore. I don't even know what you're talking about. I haven't spoken to you all day.
Same thing she said today. She doesn't know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So she's never admitted to even knowing what you're talking about, let alone it being a loan. She's saying, I don't know what you're talking about. So anywhere among that 50 pages you tried to hand me,
actually,
does she acknowledge that she is going to pay you back or even debating on whether it's a loan? Because everything she said so far was, I don't know what you're talking about. And that's what people say. If they are truly disputing something they know not to be true, you say, I don't know what you're talking about, and I don't know why you're saying this. And you just let it go. You can think that if you want. I don't know what you're talking about. Ma'am, what was the crying about? I'm just curious.
I had some personal bad news.
Okay, it didn't have anything to do.
I stepped away from all situations, actually.
But she was at a birthday party on Facebook posting pictures, laughing and have a good time that day.
The same day you were crying?
The tears go on and off. Boo-hoo.
All right. So what else do you have? You have something else?
Your Honor, yes, I actually have a witness who is with us who heard her agree to pay the money
All right,
back.
there you go. State your name.
My name is Courtney Goodwater.
Tell me what you know.
Allegedly, when we were driving, actually, we were driving to pick someone up. She was on the phone with her before the evening even started. And at that point, she said, you know, oh, no, I can't go. I don't have any money. And Tasha said she would borrow her $100. And she said, I just need it back by April 18th. This was while I was sitting in the car on the phone at the beginning of the evening even started.
All right.
I drove up myself to Crib Creek afterwards because my children had to go to their father's first.
All right, ma'am, she has a witness that says she heard it all, and that adds credence to her testimony, particularly when her testimony doesn't sound contradictory, she doesn't sound like she's being untruthful, and she has someone else who sounds convincing. What is your counterclaim for $300?
During the course of the following month, Natasha spread a lot of lies on Facebook. She's addicted to Facebook. And my husband
So
has...
you're telling lies?
Yes.
Okay, you're not lying about me being gorgeous.
No, sir.
Gorgeous Greg.
No.
All
I'll
right.
post that later,
That
sir.
blew my head up. Yeah, I got a big head now. Go ahead.
Your Honor, Natasha says that I'm a thief. She said that I was a thief on Facebook.
Well, you are.
sent
You
my
take
name.
money from
Hold on,
somebody.
ma'am.
However, I do have proof that she's been arrested for check fraud,
No, you
theft.
need to talk about the defamation she committed
Oh,
against you.
I
So far, she
apologize.
called you a thief on the internet for the
Correct.
whole world to see.
Right, yes, sir.
What
with my
else?
name. She's also, my husband has a business. He's a tattoo artist. She put on there that he is a dirty tattoo artist, and we essentially had to take the page down because we didn't want his current clients to see it, and we lost clients for that.
All right, ma'am. Let me hear from you about these two things. Did you say she was a thief on the internet, and did you say that her husband had a dirty business and tell people not to go there?
I have told, yes, I have said she's a thief. She is a thief. She took $300 from me.
All right.
He does not have a business
That's your
permit.
belief. That's your belief. You stated it as a fact, however, to the world.
No, I said she took $300 from me. That's
No,
exactly what I
okay.
said.
You didn't refer to her as a thief? Let's see what she referred to you as a thief. She says right now she just alleged that you took $300 from her. That is an opinion. People can express their opinion. However, if she stated it as a fact, defamation is making a statement as a fact to a third party that is incorrect and that causes damages to their reputation.
Plaintiff Natasha Sharp was friends with the defendant until she learned the hard way that the defendant was a thief.
Let me see if you called her a thief or whether you just alleged. All right, so when I went to massage you and to tell you I have some food for you, as well as, what are you talking about? Just talking about some food. Read where it,
no, Your Honor.
read where it says you're a thief. That's why I make people read their own stuff.
Because
You got, the only thing you got highlighted there is about some food.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
she's not going to find it.
It's on the other page.
It's right here. I'm sorry.
On Facebook, correct? That's what she said. I said that on Facebook.
That's correct. Called
Okay.
you a thief on, you called her a thief on Facebook.
For the public to see, correct?
That's
a
what she
private
said.
message you're reading right there. Because I have the same
It doesn't
one.
go to a third party?
Nope.
No one else sees these on Facebook, man?
She actually copied and pasted it and sent it to us.
You have evidence of that?
No, sir.
Do you have anything to prove the allegation that it was a loan? Do you have all those text messages? Let me see them. I'll look through them here. You have Facebook
Yes, sir.
printings? Let's see your Facebook.
And this is highlighted as well.
Your Honor.
All right. And so far, I believe you about the loan. Please have my money by the 17th or 18th. Dilly Mercy. We gotta do a lot of cursing at each other. Yeah, ma'am. I don't see anything where there's some public statement, and that wasn't
Yes, sir.
to a public audience, or it wasn't to a third person. It must be to someone else, not a discussion between the two. So I do believe that she owes you the money based on your witness there. $300 for you, and your counterclaim is dismissed. Good luck to you. Have a good day.
Thanks, Judge. I hope $300 was worth a friendship.
It absolutely was. She's mean and a bully, and I just got the backlash of it this time.
Well, you're a ratchet and you're a thief, and now hopefully you won't be able to do this to anybody else.
If you have a question about any of today's cases, go to my website, askjudgemathis.com.